What's up, everybody? This week, I got another velvet hunt for you. Back in Kentucky, early season, we got a couple velvet bucks spotted. This hunt's pretty cool. The way it all went down, we get there opening day and get an opportunity at one of these bucks, and I actually miss him. And luckily, these deer didn't know what happened, and we kind of ease out of there without spooking them too bad, and come back the next evening, and I get a shot at one of the other bucks. So it's a pretty cool hunt, beautiful velvet deer. Check it out, guys. Well, as you can tell, it's extremely tight where we're sitting, and I really only have one place I can shoot. So if an opportunity arises, it's going to happen fast. It doesn't take long, and does start working their way towards a feeder. With about 45 minutes of light left, Kenny looks to the left and sees legs coming. I look down, and one of our shooters has slipped in on us and is standing right up under us. He eases into the cedars in front of us, and with the wind pushing right to them, the odds aren't looking to be in our favor. After about 15 minutes, I spot a deer in the cedars, and it's one of our shooters, and he's easing out to us. Oh, I shot under him. That's cool. Well, I got an opportunity opening day on the target buck, one of the target bucks, and I blew it. But that's bow hunting. It's tight in here, and they had us from the time they got here, and I just got very, very lucky. And he gave me an opportunity to come out, and one opening, I draw back, make sure it's him. Rush the shot right up under him. But that's okay, that's bow hunting. We're probably gonna get the guys to come get us. Push these deer on out. That way maybe we have a chance tomorrow afternoon. I can't believe we got a shot. They were on edge. Kenny seen legs. We got ready, and the next thing I know, the 9-pointer standing right under us. They're jittery. Wind's blowing right to them. I could feel the wind blowing to them. Finally, he couldn't stand it. He had to come out. He did. He cut broadside right at the last minute. He took another step. I wouldn't have had no shot. And I just rushed it. Actually, them 2 bucks we were after came back in here last night at dark. They didn't feed this morning, so hopefully they'll be back this afternoon. They weren't spooked too bad, so we got a good wind today, and we got a breeze blowing, which is huge. We trimmed us a limb or 2, and I moved his stand. So Kenny's in a good spot where he can see everything that I can see, and that's big. The only problem is we're a little more open at that feeder right there. We're just going to have to be super still. It's about 2:45. Maybe we'll get lucky. We got an east-southeast wind, which is pushing it just like this. We did have some does come in right here yesterday, but our bucks come in from that way. If they do the same thing, they ain't gonna smell us. So, anyway, we're bow hunting. It's warm. It's not hot, but it's warm. Fingers are still crossed. Maybe I'll get to redeem myself this afternoon. As the sun starts to go down, the does start piling in.
Then some small bucks start in, and I'm thinking to myself, this could happen. We have the right wind, and these deer don't have a clue that we are in the world. I notice these bucks are starting to get nervous, and they're looking past the feeder, so I start to get ready. And sure enough, right on cue, the big 8 shows himself. Well, the 8-point has his nose in the feeder. I know the 9-point has to be close. It's just so thick, I can't see where he is. Well, all at once, the 9-point steps out in the same place he did the day before. But this time, I know he's coming, and I have a clean window to shoot through. Well, upon the shot, Kenny and I both know I smoked this deer. He runs out of sight. We never hear him crash, but he runs into a cedar thicket. We start celebrating and give him just a little bit of time and ease out of the tree and go check the arrow.
Second day of the season. I missed a big 8 yesterday. Wanting redemption. We come in here, we had the right wind this afternoon. We moved the stand. We just made some minor tweaks and it paid off. The right wind. They come from the same place. They just come a little later. I can see the 8 up there with his nose in there. Then I can see the legs. And then the 9 popped out. And I'm like, you better not do it this time, son. Well, he was all of 10 yards, if that. Yeah. Whew, let's go see if we can find him. There's our setup right there. I mean, literally 10 yards, if that. There's the arrow right here. And it is, I'm talking about, that's what they're supposed to look like now. Look at that. Thank you, Lord. There's no finer feeling than hitting a deer in the right spot. I got a little redemption tonight. I made a bad shot last night. Look at that. And I think I smoked the big 9. Oh, did I? See if we can find him. There he lays right there, Bo. Is that him? Is that his rack? Yeah, that's him. I knew he wasn't far from him. Yeah. There he lay.
There you go.
Whew, I'm talking about smoke, baby. God, what a buck. Look at this thing. Can you swing around right there? Man, that's an awesome hunt. And an awesome buck. Look at this thing. That's a good deer, guys. Look at that. My second velvet deer here in Kentucky. Heck, he's a 10-pointer. He's got an extra sticker off his left base there, but what a great deer. And what a great hunt, man. A little redemption
was on the menu today. Well, that's a pretty cool hunt how that all went down. Normally, you know, when you shoot at a deer, both of those shooter deer were there when I missed the first one. And luckily they didn't know what happened. And we kind of left them alone, didn't spook any more deer that afternoon. Slipped out of there and come back the next day, and sure enough, they showed up before dark again, and I actually get a shot at the other deer. So pretty neat how that all transpired. Kentucky's always fun, one buck state, and you hit it early season, you can bait there, and you stand a good chance of getting a deer in the velvet. And this was pretty neat. Velvet deer aren't the easiest thing in the world to get, but some states now are allowing it. Tennessee allows it. Look at that big velvet. Actually, I don't know if y'all can see it. That's my best velvet deer. I've killed several in Kentucky in the velvet, but it's pretty neat. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for the next video.